What's good, people? You know who it is. Your boy Hustler 88. Welcome to the channel. I know it's been a minute. I haven't posted a video in about a month or so, or either 2 months. But anyway, I'm glad I'm back to the fact. During the past couple of weeks and the past couple of days, it has not been doing pretty good. I've been experiencing some difficulty with my family because I had a death experience with my family, but it is what it is. I'm not going to go into detail of that, but my main focus is to promote video content. Right now, I'm in the stage of getting myself together because I have stuff outside of gaming. I'm very occupied outside of gaming because video games is just an outlet. It's not like a occupation. It's not something that's important. It's something that you like to do. And pretty much this is like an outlet for me when I'm down. Like I like to play video games, but also I like to talk about video games. But let's get outside. What I want to talk about is the Video Game Awards. The Video Games Awards supposed to come out in Thursday. I think this Thursday coming up. I'm not gonna be able to watch it because I gotta work, unfortunately. But the Video Game Awards, it's different nominees for the video. And, the video game industry is doing really well this year. Especially with the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is doing really well, although it don't have a lot of games. I feel like the games that's coming out this year is doing pretty well, especially Mario Odyssey. The Xbox One X, I definitely did not pick it up. It's definitely not a must buy for me because what is the exclusives? Like, I don't see no exclusives. What's the purpose of making a 4K TV, a 4K game console that you can display with 4K TV with no exclusives? I don't understand that. Like, I just don't see the logic to that. And anybody that pick it up, I mean, that's your preference, but for me, it's not my preference because there's no exclusives. And then by the time you play, it's like you don't want to play it anymore because there's no exclusives at all. But let's talk about the Video Game Awards. There's different nominees, especially with the anticipated games of 2018. Man, 2017 has been, a good year for me, and it has been a good year for the video game industry. But 2018 has to be something more generic, something more energized than 2017. 2017 was a good year. They had Horizon Zero Dawn, then you had Wolfenstein, then you had Evil Within 2. I think that's the name of the game. I haven't picked that game up. I heard so many good reviews of it. Wolfenstein had really good reviews, but let's get into the nominees. I'm using my cell phone, as you see. You got in my hand right now. I'm not gonna go to all of it. I'm not gonna make a whole video, like a long video. I'm gonna make it brief, short, and a synopsis of my prediction of what I expect from the awards. Then you got the Game of the Year. You got The Legend of Zelda, The Breath of the Wild. Then you got Super Mario Odyssey. Then you got PlayerUnknown Battleground, which I'm surprised that it's the nominee of the Game of the Year. I'm really surprised about that. Then you got Persona 5. I knew that was going to come out. I haven't even played Persona 5. I'm not really a fan of anime games, but this might be the Game of the Year. Then you got Horizon Zero Dawn. This is really hard to pick out because these are really good games. I haven't played Persona 5 because I saw the gameplay of it, but honestly, I don't really get into anime games like that. Then you got PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I'm really surprised that it was nominated for the Game of the Year. I'm actually surprised that I'm really surprised that it was cast as the nominee of the game of 2016. No, not 16, but 17. Super Mario. I knew Super Mario Odyssey was gonna make it to the list. Now, with these 5, right? These 5 nominees, it's really hard to pick out because it's either between Super Mario Odyssey or either Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn had, the story was very driven based. It was very like agriculture in terms of, you know, the religious references in the story. Then you got the gameplay. They added like new gameplay mechanics in terms of like instinct, weaponry. I mean the whole nine. Like everything about this game is really good. They gave it a good score. It's definitely got to be between Horizon Zero Dawn and either Super Mario Odyssey and what else? The Legend of Zelda. I saw the gameplay of it. It's really good. I like the gameplay of it. I thought about getting a Nintendo Switch, but actually I'm kind of in the defense of buying one because right now it's just not a must buy for me. I'll probably buy it at a later time. It's not added in there. It's not implemented in the Nintendo Switch. There's not a lot of new stuff implemented in the Nintendo Switch. No features at all. It's just a little features to it. It's a little exclusive. They don't have too many games for the Nintendo Switch. What's the purpose of buying the Nintendo Switch? There's no exclusive games towards it. But then you got what else you got? I'm gonna go to best action game. You got Prey. You got Neo. You got Destiny 2. You got Cuphead. You got Wolfenstein 2. Wow, Cuphead. I never even played Cuphead. I heard so many good reviews of it. I've seen the gameplay of it. It's supposed to come out on, it came out on the Xbox One and the PC. I need to try it out and get adjusted to it and see what it's like from playing this game. Destiny 2. Heard so many good things about it. I mean, it's a mixture of everything, good and bad. One of my friends had Destiny 2 and they pretty much said it was a good game. He said, you might as well check it out. I was like, nah, I don't want to check it out right now. I'm probably going to get into it a little bit more later. Do some investigation before I purchase the game. Destiny 2 is like, it's getting better, but it's just the same more generic type of feel of the game. It doesn't feel like new at all. It just feels like an updated version of it. Destiny 1. Then you got Neo. Neo is similar to Bloodborne. This is a really good game. I haven't played it before. I definitely did try it out. You got Prey. This is really hard to choose, but I think Destiny 2 is going to be the best game, action game of 2016. Then let's go to the next one. Then you got the best fighting game. You got Tekken 7. You got Ninja 2. You got Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Then you got Injustice 2. Then you got ARMS. Definitely, hands down, Injustice 2 is going to be the best fighting game of the year because Injustice 2 is no doubt the best game like I ever played in my life. I never played Injustice 2 in my life, but I already purchased it, and to me, that was worth the money. It was worth $60. You get to play different superheroes in the game. It's similar to Mortal Kombat, but it's more like an animated type of game. Is more arcadic, but it's a lot of fun. If you play with your friends, you're definitely gonna like it. Definitely. You can't play by yourself. If you play by yourself, you're gonna get bored easily. But if you play with your friends or your family members, you definitely gonna like this. Never played Marvel and Capcom Infinite, so I don't know anything about it. That might be the game of the year too, but it's between both of those. Then you got, what else you got? You got best sports and racing game. Then you got Project Cars 2. You got Pro Evolution Soccer 2018. You got NBA Live, this is not NBA Live, but NBA 2K18. Then you got GT Sports. Then you got Forza Motorsport 7. Then you got FIFA 18. Definitely NBA 2K18. Definitely, even though it's the same, it's like NBA 2K is not doing anything new. It's like they just updating the same gameplay mechanics over and over and over and over again. It's like they're not changing anything. It's like it's the same old. And then when they update something, it's like something's missing. Like, what's going on? But it's a good game. I'm not gonna lie to you. 2K is a really good game. Live, doing well, but at the same time, they just lacking at certain parts. I mean, one of the owners of Live had moved to 2K, and then 2K had got popular. The only good game that was good was Live. I think it was 10. Yeah, Live, NBA Live 10. But then 2K took over, and then Live just lacking. And it's like, what's going on? But the good thing about it is EA reduced the price for Live, and Live is like, I believe it's like $39.99, I think, which is really good just to get a feel of what is in the game. It's improving, it's doing better, but it needs more work. Live definitely want to take this. What else? Then you got the most anticipated, excuse me, I'm speaking too fast, but the most anticipated game of 2018, you know it's going to be The Last of Us 2. Then you got the Red Dead Redemption 2, then you got Monster Hunter World, then you got Marvel Spider-Man, then you got God of War. Wow, this is really, really tough to pick out. This is really hard to pick out because Spider-Man, when I saw the gameplay, I was like, man, I was just so ecstatic. I'm like, wow, I gotta go see more of this gameplay. When I saw more of this gameplay, I was just so thrilled wanting to purchase it. I was like, this is like a must cop for me day one. Then you got God of War. This is definitely a must cop for me. Then you got Red Dead Redemption 2. That's definitely a must cop. If you don't want to pick this up, I mean, something's logically wrong with you. Like, really, like, you just don't want to, you're not really a gamer at all. I mean, the first time I fell in love with Red Dead Redemption is when my brother's friend had let me borrow the game. And when I borrowed the game, when I played the game for the first time, I was like, man, I'm just so thrilled, so wanted to play more of this game. Then you got The Last of Us 2. They definitely gonna show some gameplay for The Last of Us 2 during that award. They're gonna definitely show Spider-Man. They have to show Spider-Man. Then they gonna have to show God of War. I don't know why they call it God of War, but that's just the original title. Then they have to show Spider-Man. They gotta show a little bit more gameplay of Spider-Man so I can get aroused to wanting to get the game more. I gotta do some research, be able to look into it. The gaming mechanics, the graphics is way more astounding, especially if you play in 4K TV. If you got a 4K TV, you're gonna tell the difference. You're gonna be ecstatic to what you see. And then you have, I'm not gonna go into all of them, but that's a lot. But man, I'm just going down everything. Then you got, this is the best action adventure game. And then you got Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. I haven't finished that game. That's a really good game. Haven't played it. It's a really short game, I heard, but it's no different than Uncharted 4. But they added new content towards it, so I'm definitely gotta play more of it. Then you got Assassin's Creed Origin. I heard some good games about it. I heard the game was really good, better than the last previous ones. But I might need to pick it up. I gotta do some more research and look into it. And then you got The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Then you got Super Mario Odyssey, Horizon Zero Dawn. So wait a minute. Oh no, it was a different one. The one that I went to was the best action game, but the one I'm in now is the best action adventure game. So this is really hard to pick out. It's definitely got to be Horizon Zero Dawn. That's definitely going to be the game, the action adventure game of the year, because there's more to do, more things to adventure. I mean, different, monsters that you have to encounter, different dinosaurs, etc. Machinery dinosaurs. But wow, so many games to pick out. It's really hard. I'm not going to go through all of them because it's going to be really exhausting if I explain everything to you. But for me, the Video Game Awards that's coming up Thursday, they're going to talk about the PlayStation, what's been going on with the PlayStation 4, the sales. Then they're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch, their sales. Then they're going to talk about the Xbox One, how they doing, how their sales are doing in terms of exclusive. They're going to probably bring a little bit more exclusive for the Xbox One S. Not S, but X. But Man, so many games. They're gonna bring out some gameplay. They're gonna bring out some gameplay for the PS4, the Xbox One, and then you're gonna have the Nintendo Switch. They have to show some gameplay. They have to show something that would really astound me to want to get the game like day one. But yeah. Tell me what you think about this video. Leave your thoughts, comments, like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. I know I'm off the topic, but hey, just be safe. And I mean, I'm just all over the place in terms of talking about certain topics, but it is what it is. Be safe out there. Make sure you cherish yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself and be safe. Don't hurt nobody either. If I see you hurt somebody, I'm gonna get you. Nah, I'm joking, but yeah, I'm out.